And welcome back to the Hot Lap. We are talking Kalle Rovanpera. Well, not quite breaking news anymore. We are quite late to the party, if I'm honest, because we've been so busy doing other stuff, sadly. But we had to talk about this. Kalle Rovanpera retiring from rally, but not retiring from motorsport. I would say not retiring from racing. It's rally racing. It's fairly unique, isn't it? But breaking Rovanpera to close his record-breaking WRC stint, the youngest podium guy, I think the youngest to win a rally, and the youngest to become a world champion. And this is what he was saying in his video, and let's break it down. We're not going to play the whole thing and just watch. I guess we're going to talk about it, but here we go. This is his goodbye video.
I want to thank you and express my deepest gratitude to the
Absolutely.
rally, the fans and my team, TGR. Our partnership and the success we've built together have...
And we're going to talk about that success in a minute because it was absolutely amazing. He was the Max Verstappen, everyone says, of rally.
Laid the foundation for my new career chapter.
This new career chapter has already been spoken about. He is going to Super Formula, they reckon, for next year. And if, it is a big if, but I think it's more like when, because this guy is super, super talented. He's already driven a Red Bull in Austria. It was one of Sebastian Vettel's title contender, I think one of his title winner Red Bulls, and he was quite impressive. So I think he'll do very good in Super Formula, although we know that rally is very different to circuit racing. And I think I'm just kind of like guessing here. I think it's harder to go from circuit racing to rally than from rally to circuit racing. So this is going to be really interesting.
I've been rallying and targeting winning the WRC championship.
I mean, look at that. Look how young he is. It's just absolutely, it is insane.
At a young age. However, winning a record number of titles has never been my goal.
No. I mean, that's quite interesting, isn't it? Winning a record number of titles has never been my goal. Title over title. You've done it once. You're proving you can do it. He's done it twice. He's definitely proven he can do it. Could he do it this year? Well, he currently stands, at the time of writing and the time of speaking to you guys, he currently stands third in the World Rally Championship. He absolutely could.
Now it's time to chase my new dreams at the highest level of circuit racing. I understand that this move is surprising, bold and very ambitious.
It is, but if you remember last year in 2024, he kind of took a not really sabbatical because he was still in rally. He just did it part-time, but he went to GT racing, was trying his foot in GT racing before coming back full-time. It was an experiment that obviously tickled his fancy, so to speak, because now he's putting 2 feet in racing around tracks.
Some might even think it doesn't make sense, but I've been craving and working towards this for a while now.
Yeah?
I'm fortunate and grateful for having been part of the Toyota family throughout my adult career.
Now, what's interesting about the Toyota family, which we'll probably get into in a sec, is it's the Toyota family. Super Formula, they have a Toyota in Super Formula, which is where he's going. Also, no, they don't have a Formula One team, but with a capital B, they have Haas. I'm just saying.
Big thank you to TGR and Morrison for their continuous support and for having the confidence and commitment to enable my new career path. I'm excited to share that I'll be racing in Super Formula 2026.
Are we going to watch it? I mean, if we can, that's going to be interesting, especially the first one. We're going to have to be there for the first one, aren't we? We're going to have to report, not physically be there, because it's going to be in Japan. We've got to be there for that first Super Formula, though, and reporting on it and talking about it, definitely.
And in addition, preparing myself to race in Formula 2 in 2027. Yes, we are heading into the unknown, but TGR and I have big confidence in me and in the plan we have carefully crafted. I'm super motivated to get started.
Yeah, and you imagine if he wins a Formula 1 race or gets on a podium. I mean, even if he makes it a Formula 1, it's going to be it's going to be a feat. Now, if anyone can do it from rally, you could probably say this guy could. He's still young enough, although some people say he might be a bit old to be trying. Hey, I mean, we've had Damon Hill start off quite late, and he won the championship. Yes, it is really competitive, but he's got the important thing here. Yes, he's very, very talented. Okay. Also, I think arguably more important for like an initial stepping stone is he has Toyota behind him, and sadly, in this day and age, that at the moment means more than someone's talent, I think, which is really sad. Obviously, Kalle is very talented, though.
And worked really hard to achieve our goals to rewrite history.
Nice. Kalle Rovanpera, then. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is basically what he said. Already, I'm writing to let you know I've decided to retire from the World Rally Championship. He's talking about the decision was not easy. He said he fell in love with rally. As you all know, if you're a rally fan or a Rovanpera fan, he was very, very young. His dad, a successful rally driver, but not really nowhere near as successful as his son. But he must be living through his son. And he said his dream back then was to become a WRC driver, win rally and one day become world champion. He's done that twice. And he's talking about how proud he is. Then he says about a special thank you to my trusted co-driver, whose relentless work and friendship has been vital for their success. To my family, my personal team and partners, thanks for standing by me. It's just a big thank you fest at this point. His first co-driver, who guided and taught me when I was a kid, trusting me to drive flat out through the forest. I'll always be grateful. And doing that, having the confidence at such a young age, I imagine that's so important. He's also talking about wanting to thank every team that's given us the opportunity to do so. Most importantly, thank you to my fans. Absolutely. I mean, when we look at Kalle's stats, you might not be able to see him, but I'll read him out for you. So, world champion in 2022 and 2023. And then in 24, he was like, this is really easy. I'm just going to chill out now. And that's exactly what he did. He finished 7th in 2024. Obviously, third currently in 2025. His first year with the Toyota team was in 2020, where he scored one podium. I think it was the second rally of his career as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then 2021, he didn't do too bad. He's finished 4th in the World Rally Championship. Back then, maybe a bit more competitive, you could say, maybe more people than it is now, but still. So, Kalle will take on an exciting challenge, Toyota says, with Toyota Gazoo Racing next year, racing in Super Formula in a transition that's never been seen in motorsport. No, it hasn't. In the meantime, we're focused on closing this chapter as strongly as possible. He could go to Super... Imagine that, going to Super Formula as the World Rally Champion. Absolutely mental. Now, the challenges Kalle will face in single-seater racing. This is an article from Motorsport magazine. And then talking about, obviously, his switch. He stunned the motorsport world by announcing these bold plans to quit rallying, supporting by Toyota, stepping into Super Formula, they're saying. He's going to present a brand new challenge for the 25-year-old. He sampled Formula 1 cars first time last year only. And he also tested a Formula 4 and Formula Renault machinery at the Red Bull Ring before an outing in the RB8 F1 car. And looking ahead, they're talking about Rovanpera admits it's going to be both mental and physical challenge. He said, I think jumping straight to the Super Formula is a jump straight into the deep end. Yeah, absolutely it is. They are the second fastest Formula cars. They are not so much behind F1 cars and are much faster than Formula 2, which is interesting. Because then he wants to go to Formula 2, which is almost going to be a step down in terms of speed. So if he's very good in Super Formula, he's probably going to be very good at Formula 2. It's just knowing the tracks. And that's why I think a season in Formula 2 is really important to get used to the F1 circuits, to get used to the tracks that they go to. And he said there's going to be a few things having to get used to. Racecraft will learn how to manage the car, tyres, and the racing close to each other. He said, obviously, there's the physical side, which is completely different than what rallying needs. I only have this winter to prepare my body. There's a lot more G's going through it. The G-forces and the cornering speeds are so different compared to anything else. And he says he isn't setting himself any specific time frame or goals, and I think it's really, really important. You don't want to. Obviously, the ultimate target is Formula 1, but he said obviously the plan for the next few years is to first get into Formula racing, Formula car racing. I'm starting from zero, and he knows that. And he's saying it's going to take a long time. But obviously, there are so many choices we can do in circuit racing, and the plan is obviously evolving all of the time. The plan is to make those good results and work super hard to get those results. Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. We wish you, Kalle Rovanpera, all the best. If you made it to the end, please consider giving us a subscribe. That'd be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. But until then, we'll speak to you soon. Thank you, and above all else, stay safe.